Hello! I don't have anything funny for you today. Welcome to the Lords and Ladies of Fate, where that's right, you, control the destinies of our players. Earn your Fate chips by watching us make fools of ourselves. You can also earn more Fate chips by subscribing or hosting, and you can spend those to buy items for your favorite player. You can heal injured party members, even force players into random encounters. Coming soon, a whole new slew of things. But today we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, set in the world of Edinia, a place where diametrically opposed factions vie for the control of the magic in all of the world. Welcome, Salatal, subscribed with Prime. That's 2 months in a row. Coughing up that Prime sub. Love to see it. You love to see it. Joining me today we have Jesse playing Holly Hera, the half-elf druid. We have Nat playing Gur, the bugbear barbarian.
Oh.
We have Lucy playing Edda, the half-elf bard. I almost said barbarian, but that's not right.
That'd be really weird.
Be really weird. Gur, it's like looking in a mirror. And we have Good Devil playing Quentin, the half-elf warlock. Oh, wait, it's actually, he's actually got the tier 3 and 1 Prime sub, so Salatos is doing God's work over here. Hello, lords and ladies. Welcome, Atlas and Salatos, the regulars. I'm sure everyone else will start trickling in as we get going, but let's not waste any time today, guys. What happened last stream, if anyone remembers?
We battled octopi type monsters in the mouth of a cave.
Cave shrimp.
Yeah, cave shrimp.
Few of them got stuck to my friends' heads here. Again, reminding them of a beanie full of mayonnaise. Super delish. That was about it. We walked in, we saw a pretty painted picture, and then we fought some cave shrimp. It was a productive day.
Yeah, Gur had himself a nice tasty snack of said cave shrimp.
Taste of chicken, as I recall.
Yeah. He's not going to need any of that pocket meat for a little while.
Pocket meat.
We also saw the cave mural drawn on the wall there, showing a door with about a gem-sized hole in it, slightly ajar, with...
Put your dick in that.
A mayonnaise jar.
with statues on either side. One with red eyes, one with blue eyes, and the one with red eyes with the blue gem in its hand, and the one with red eyes with a blue gem in its hand. You know, the normal stuff. Yeah, I think that about sums up what happened in last week's adventure. Scroll down a little bit, get a little bit more of the action here on the screen. So you find yourselves in the cave with the carcasses of the cave shrimp strewn about.
Cool. Anything worth taking off the cave shrimp? Or the dark mantle as they actually are?
I mean, you can search their bodies if you want.
Loot.
Oh, I'm gonna go over to the one that's orange and loot that one because it's not covered by Edda's bio like the blue one and Edda is.
I loot purple.
All right. You reach in. You're searching. There's only one real opening in these things, and you reach in and you pull out it's got a bunch of let's see, which one? The orange one you said? It's one right there. You reach in and it's got some dog fur, some rocks. Nothing really of value, but your hand is now like covered in this like slimy substance that is on the faces of a few of your friends.
Ew. I see that and no longer wish to loot purple.
Yeah, probably for the best. I'm gonna disinfect this, and I am going to cast Firebolt and just shoot it at the wall. Clean my hand off.
Perfect. Yeah, yeah. The heat from the fireball definitely cooks off any of the excess goo on your hand.
It's like having the dryer jacket from Back to the Future.
Oh my goodness, we've got something of a hype train working on right now. Early too, yeah. Choo choo, everybody. All right, is there anything y'all wanna do in this little area of the cave?
Not me. I think I'm ready to
move along.
Yep.
Yep.
I've investigated their taste, and I found it to be slightly lacking.
Well, Gur, make sure you write it down because, as you know, the difference between science and fucking around is writing it down.
What?
just
What?
Oh God, I give up. I run.
So let's see. I see a bunch of you are kind of amassed towards this end of the cave here. So let me go ahead and reveal a little bit more for you. There we go. You can actually see an opening over here on this side now. And actually, you can see 3 separate openings from here. So from where you all have examined, you have one in the far northeastern corner. You have one going straight north, and then you have this one over here on the western side.
I want to go this way.
All right, well that's perfect. That's perfect. So I'll go ahead and reveal as you are walking through. Let me go ahead and move this map over a little bit for you.
Oh, already yawning. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, and as you were standing there, you know, it just seems like a small hallway. You know, only one person at a time can fit through here. It's pretty slender. Let's see. Holly, you are right here in the opening, so this is going to pretty much open up the whole thing here for you. Let's go ahead and just open it on up. There you go.
Oh boy, another rock.
So you see this smaller chamber. Let's see. Gray's going to follow you all because he doesn't have an opinion today. So he's just going to follow everybody. He's going to hang out in the back of this cave right here. So what you see is this...
Oh, guys, I'm just going to sit in the back of this cave here. Okay, thanks.
Holly, you see this giant rock. It's pretty much the only feature in this room. And it has some strange runes carved around it. And then at the very bottom, oh my goodness, we're getting a host. Thank you, DB3212. Thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Hey guys, that's a really good way to get some extra fate chips to spend in our streams. Go ahead and host.
Thanks, guys.
So yeah, and at the base, you see in, let's see, what language is it? What language is it?
Be something I can read.
What language is it?
Oh. And yeah, good point, Atlas. I was just wondering that myself.
Perfect, wonderful. Thank you, guys. Let's see, in Druidic.
Oh, well, of course I can read that.
You can. So,
But not like in real life. You're going to have to tell me what it says.
so at the base it says 5 offerings are required. And below that it says, I breathe, consume, and grow, but never was and never will be alive. And as you're reading it, you're running your hands across it, and the words kind of start to glow a little bit.
Holly, what are you doing?
Reading this rock, it says 5 offerings are required. I breathe, consume, and grow, but never was and never will be alive.
Of course it's vague. Nothing can be easy in this life.
Well,
It's like glowing a little bit. Did you do something to it?
I just touched it.
Weird.
Some kind of magic in this rock. Seems like some kind of riddle, huh?
Now remember, above it did say that 5 offerings are required.
Do you think maybe that means we have to offer something to the rock to get more information? I'm so bad at riddles.
I don't
5
know.
blood offerings?
Yeah, that part's kind of concerning because, there are 5 of us. Hey.
I've only got 1 blood.
Or how about this? This room is empty, set for Sans Rock. We could keep exploring the rest of the cave and maybe kill something and just throw it on top of the rock. Kill 5 of them, throw those on top of the rock, and hopefully that makes Mr. Rock happy as Holly's reading it. Right?
You could just go pick up some of those cave shrimp and throw them on
sweet.
there and see
Right.
if that's
I'm going to run out the room and go grab one of the cave shrimp. Come running back and just yeet it at the rock. Hopefully not hitting either of my...
So you throw the Dark Mantle's lifeless corpse on top of the rock, and nothing happens.
Cool. Be right back. Grab another one. Do it again.
And the same result. Nothing but 2 dead corpses on top of the rock, and no discernible change.
Quentin, I think you need to get 5 on there.
Unfortunately, two of them are in someone's stomach.
Gur.
Hey, Gur, buddy, do me a favor. Go sit on the rock. Be right back. I'm gonna go grab one of the.
Okay.
That too. So there's one more left there. I grabbed the last remaining corpse and throw it at the rock. So we'll say purple. Purple corpse. Come here. Poof. You put that down. It's not good for you.
And more of the same.
Or nothing.
Well, I'm spent.
Yeah, you get the sneaking suspicion that this isn't the solution.
Well, it started to glow when I touched it. Everyone come touch the rock.
I'm already touching it with my butt.
Okay. I'm a little hesitant about it, but I'll play along.
Touch the rock. Touch the rock.
Does anything happen when that touches the rock?
Absolutely nothing.
What the hell, rock?
Right. So nope.
The only other thing I can think of is a like an actual blood offering, not a slimy dead thing offering.
Well,
blood offerings. You didn't say so. Hold on. I'm gonna pull my scythe out of my pack. Just give myself a nice cut along the palm of my hand and drip blood on the rock.
You feel the warmth from the rock a little bit, but nothing happens.
Stupid rock. Okay, so do you want to check out the rest of the cave, see if there might be some other clues hidden around, some other rocks with some words on them, maybe?
Yeah, this rock says it's not alive or anything, so I'm sure we can count on it being here when we get back.
Well, it's got, cave shrimp mayo and my blood on it, so I'm sure if we just leave it here to stew for a few hours, maybe the flavors get to know one another and we come back to a nice surprise.
Sounds like a horrible smoothie. All right, let's do
Why
it.
did that make it so much worse? All right, I'm gonna head for this opening over here towards I guess, the
All
middle.
right. Do me a favor. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the area. Don't move yet until I get a chance to move the camera here. So that's about what you can see so
Fine.
far, and have at it. Yeah, I'm assuming you just want to go straight into it.
Actually, no, I don't. Hey, great, come here, buddy. I'm just gonna suggest he goes inside there because he doesn't have an opinion on anything.
Perfect. So he's gonna go straight up to the opening, where he can see the cave open up a lot more to some water, actually, some running water. And over in the corner, he sees a waterfall. He calls out, "Hey guys, I think I see a waterfall, and I think I might see the flower."
I see
Oh.
it.
Quentin has a sudden but fleeting sense of guilt of hitting Etta with the jug of infinite water.
How are we going to get across that water?
I can tell you right now, just by looking at it, it doesn't appear to be very deep.
I'm just gonna run my fingers through the water.
Test it out.
It feels
Yeah.
nice and cool and refreshing.
Is
It
it
is
wet?
very wet.
I don't think it can be wet because being wet is the condition of being saturated by water. So water can't really be saturated by itself.
It makes things wet. It is not wet.
Do I think this water is drinkable? Can I roll for survival?
Sure, yeah, go for it. You could absolutely roll for survival, see if you can catch anything.
I mean, I assume, I feel like it'd be fine. But I just, don't quite want to risk it. Because, I don't know, maybe the rock cursed us.
Oh, it's not gonna matter. We
Okay.
do have unlimited water.
I have unlimited water?
In the juggly thing.
Mm-hmm.
What? When did that happen?
Well, the crew has it. Technically, it's not on
I
your
think
person.
it's on Quentin's person.
I have it presently. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna drink some of this water anyways because it's like nice, cool cave water. I feel like it'll hit different.
It definitely does. You can feel that it's naturally fresh. It's straight from the source. You could go to your local corner stall and get yourself a bottle, but it just never tastes the same. Very crisp, yes, Atlas. Let's see. Holly's pretty much close enough to see down the hallway here, so let's go ahead and...
But I want to go get the dandelion poof. I have the shears, but I'm scared to cross this water. Is it not going to whisk me away or anything?
I don't know. Should I tell you whether it will or not?
I'm just gonna get behind Holly here and give her a gentle push across.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the water.
It's about ankle deep, so it's not very deep. It's not moving very fast, but it is very, very chilled, very cool.
That was cold. My toes is cold. I only have on these leather sandals. It's terrible water walking.
That just seems like poor planning there on your part, Holly.
Yeah, pretty much
on
was.
you.
I did not dress for this occasion. That flower is bigger than me.
Look.
I'm gonna wipe the tentacle goo off my
I wanted
face.
to make it big so that way it would be seen better on stream. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. If I made it to scale, it wouldn't have looked cool for stream. And I wanted to showcase Atlas's wonderful artwork. She wanted to draw the Dandelion Poof Dahlia, and here it is.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to take out the magic shears and I'm going to cut that
All
flower.
right, go ahead and add that to your inventory.
I got a dandely poof.
Doodly doot.
Nice.
All right, while she's doing
Keep
that, I'm
exploring.
gonna
Yeah, hey.
explore a little
Please
bit further.
explore. It took you guys like 8 episodes to get to the cave. You should explore the whole thing.
At least it doesn't, take us 20 episodes to finish a single fucking race.
So as you get here, you see there's whoop, let's go ahead and get this bad boy nice for the stream here. A good old split here. It goes 2 different ways.
Not a fork in the
Fork in the
road.
I'm gonna go right.
Okay.
I'll just follow it.
So
Well, all right. Well, if you guys are heading that way, to quote the great poet known as Scooby Doo, or more specifically Freddy, let's split up, gang.
oh, that always works
And,
well.
And since again he has no opinion, I'd like to say, hey, Gray, you want to come along with me, buddy?
All right, so let's resolve this in an order. So let's do Gray and Quentin. So as you're coming into the hallway, the cave starts to open up more, and it's another large room with yet another large rock.
Cool.
It's very similar to the other one. Similar shape, similar kind of runic inscriptions carved all around the rock. At the base of it is another inscription in Druidic, and I don't believe you can understand Druidic.
I cannot.
So, let me see if Gray. I don't think so, but I will do my due diligence. No, he speaks 2 languages, and neither one of them is Druidic.
All right. Well, I'll let the other half of the crew resolve.
Perfect. Yep. That works for me.
Yeah.
So we'll go on up. So Holly was following Etta, and I'm assuming Gur is following Holly. Just the way of the
Yes.
world. All right, Etta, as you come into the room, you see this is not as large as the first chamber, but the largest one that you've come into since. And along the back wall are these blue and red crystals. I believe you are muted.
Oh my gosh, that's
Silent
just
bar
the
strikes
theme
again.
today. Can I detect any magic? Can I roll and see what I know about them, or detect something from them?
I'll say you can, without having to roll anything, you can definitely feel magic coming from them. As opposed to like what type of magic it is or what they do, you don't just know that, but you get that feeling that you can sense that there's some sort of magic to these crystals. They seem important.
Are they so? Okay, they're like spiked up from the ground? Is that's the okay? I'm gonna like reach out and try to touch the blue one.
You reach out and touch the blue one, and a piece breaks off into your hand. About, about that size, Looks like it could definitely fit in the palm of something's hand.
I want to touch it too.
That painting or those
And the red one.
of those statue things.
Gur, the moment you touch the blue one, the whole thing completely shatters.
Wasn't me.
Grr! I'm gonna do the same thing to the red one,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna
Alright.
walk over to Gur and tell him, hey, maybe don't touch the red one.
The same thing happens to you with the red one. About a little bit smaller than palm size, breaks off into your hand. Um,
All right.
and so now you have one blue one,
I walk over to
one red
Holly.
one.
I walk over to Holly and I'm like, hey, I just touched it and these fell into my hands.
And the
So
other one broke apart into pieces.
this is looking pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Who
doesn't it
has
look
the
like
stone
that?
again? Does Quentin have the?
Yeah. The, the,
Mm,
the, the Jimmy thing. Yes.
he should probably be here. Should
The
we?
MacGuffin stone?
Mhm.
Should we go get him?
No need. As you guys are having this conversation, I've been walking back. Oh, hey guys, what'd you find? I see
Hey,
shinies.
And I broke it.
And,
yeah, so sorry. I
Okay.
show him the gems and I'm like, these just fell out of the stalagmites earlier.
right.
Are we gonna go through this again? Which one's which? No. We're just gonna keep on going. Keep on going.
No, tights come from the ceiling, mites from the floor. It's not that hard. Um, oh, well, okay, cool. Yeah, those look like the same kind of gems from the ones from the painting. Awesome. Oh, well, in the meantime, definitely wanted to find you. Holly, you should probably follow me. There's another rock with that weird language I don't understand.
Oh, cool. It's Druidic, by the way. Educate yourself. Where was it? I'll follow you.
Well, I mean, I'm betting you don't speak demonic, but all right, come on.
Hey, hey guys, are we concerned that these just fell apart and that they're so fragile?
Yeah,
I feel like this
absolutely.
is something
No.
we shouldn't be messing with.
Well, I want to maybe this next rock will have some good information for us as to what to do with those because they're definitely they look like the gems that were in that painting up at the front.
Okay.
Maybe we need to
I'm
get 5 of those as an offering for that other rock. I don't know.
I'm gonna maybe uh
Do the ones that you have in your hand, do they feel like sturdy?
And real quick question, bit of meta. But when I don't know, the stalagmite just shattered, was the piece retrieved the only usable piece, or are there more usable pieces on the ground after the
Well,
shattering?
from that specific one, they're all shattered into tiny, tiny pieces, much smaller than the one that the ones that Etta has. But there is another formation of the blue crystals. So um, you could attempt to get more if you
I'm gonna
think you need them.
Cool. Well, hey, Etta, or not Etta, sorry, Holly, get to reading.
I'm gonna go touch the rock.
All right. Let's see. This one says, I run smoother than most any rhyme. I love to fall, but cannot climb.
And immediately on, sorry, I need to hear it translated from Holly first.
Yeah, I know what it is though. I need it one more time though. I run smoother than almost any rhyme. I
Mm-hmm.
have to write it down because I'll forget it.
I run smoother than most any rhyme. I love to fall,
Mm-hmm.
but cannot climb.
It's Eminem.
All right, this one seems a little bit more clear than the other one did, guys. It says, I run smoother than most any rhyme. I love to fall, but cannot climb. That sounds to me like water. Didn't we pass a waterfall back there?
We sure did. And I'm gonna run out, go over to the waterfall and take the jug of infinite water out and fill it with water from the waterfall.
All right. So, at
Remember, don't say geyser.
Fucker.
Luckily, he's not holding the decanter, so we're good. As you you go to say again what you were doing. I'm sorry. You went to the waterfall to get the water.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna come right back, whip said water in the jug, and try pouring it on top of
Perfect.
the rock.
As you do that, all of the rune inscriptions around the rock start to glow, and you feel the ground start to shake. And then nothing. But all that rock is now lit up.
Ooh, shiny.
You guys figured it out.
Well, hey, Holly, now that it's all lit up, is there, do you see any additional runes that you can read?
I don't know. Let me ask. Do I see any additional runes that I can read?
Let's see. Because of your background as a sage, you can definitely tell that these runes are very, very, very old. I mean, you learned some runic inscriptions when you were studying, but even the oldest ones that you studied were not this old. So most of this is just gibberish to you. So from there, let's go ahead and cut over to Edda, who
is marching off on her own.
waiting
Shame.
over here ever so patiently to continue exploring. So you see another walkway, and as you get to the opening, you see yet another opening, another big room with another rock.
And another rock.
Much like the other ones, inscriptions all around it, and some druidic words at the very bottom. And I don't believe you speak druidic either.
I don't think so.
No, you do not.
I'm gonna touch it and see if it glows.
When you touch it, the words at the bottom do light up a little bit, just like the first rune, but you cannot discern what any of the words mean.
Okay, I'm gonna run back over here and try to find the rest of them.
Quentin, when you were over getting the water from the waterfall, did you notice anything like behind it? Did it look like maybe we might be able to go through it?
I really just set the bottle down underneath it. I didn't take a look, so that's not a half bad idea. Be right back.
Yeah. Well, I'll go with you. Let's take a look.
All right.
And on the way, we run into Edda, hopefully.
All right. Well, you guys make your way over to the waterfall. Who's checking? Go ahead and make a perception
Okay.
check. Yep. All right. 15 will do.
I don't see
15 will do.
anything.
Yeah, especially since you got a +6 to your perception because you rolled a 1. You went to go look and you fell face forward into the stream and start to drown. I just.
I got this.
Go pick up your friend.
So,
Thanks, Gur.
Quentin, you how close to this waterfall do you want to get to check?
I'm gonna say I'm right there.
Right there. So you can't really.
Like right
you
at the
cannot
base.
really see past the waterfall, but by looking at the wall to your left, it seems like there's at least enough space back there for a person.
Well, if this is the last time I talk to all of you, I hate your guts, and I'm gonna try and crawl behind the waterfall.
Roll me dexterity check.
Alright. see, Dex. Bow.
All right. So the torrent of water coming down just keeps beating down on you, but you were able to kind of finagle yourself back behind the water stream. And with your perception check, you can feel the back wall there, and you feel like you can feel like little gaps on either sides of your arms. Like if you're going out like this, almost like a secret doorway or something.
Oh, so I will
It
push
does
on the
not
wall.
move.
I will
It
pull
does
on the
not
wall.
move.
I will.
Lick it.
I will lick the wall.
You taste a mineral deposit.
Why did I listen to Gur? Gur, better ideas next time, buddy. I appreciate the effort, though. A+.
No problem.
I will hi-ya the wall.
Okay, so you Eldritch Blast. It connects easily, but it doesn't look like it budged at all. Atlas, because
At this point,
go ahead.
At this point, I'm back to the group, so I'm gonna be like, hey, Holly, Quentin, everyone, I found another rock. I kept going
What?
forward, and there's another rock over there. I think they all connect.
Oh,
I think we
maybe
have to
it'll
do
have
something to
feedback.
every one of the rocks in order to see how they connect.
Okay, show me.
Okay. Are we waiting? What is Quentin doing?
What? You're gonna have to repeat yourself. You see, I'm behind a fucking waterfall. I can't hear a thing you say.
Quentin,
Keep
why are you
trying.
behind this fucking waterfall?
And I'm gonna come back around to fuck. Guys, there's a hidden door behind that waterfall, but I cannot figure out how to open it.
I think that we have to find all of these stones and figure out, because I found another one. I went down this path, another path in the cave, and I found another one. And I think all of them have riddles, and I think that'll open the door.
Let's go check it out.
Possible.
All right,
All right.
I'll go ahead and.
Did you guys figure out what the other rock said?
Oh, yeah, it was water, and Quentin went and got some water from that waterfall, and we dumped it on the rock, and the rock was like, yeah.
Maybe we gotta do that to the other ones.
Yes.
We
And
It's
Good
definitely worth a
thinking,
shot.
thank you. You can pay me later. On the way to the next rock, I am gonna grab whatever gems are remaining.
Gotcha. So
at least one.
Pretty similar to what.
You're gonna try and get
Pretty similar to what happened when Etta walked over to him. You didn't see, but you walk over to them, and the moment you place your hand on the blue crystal, a piece of it breaks off into your hand. Same thing with the red one.
Neat.
You don't have giant bugbear hands.
It
Yeah.
wasn't me.
Bugbear or bard hands, apparently.
Okie dokie. So we've got a bunch of people over at the rock. So, Holly, I assume that you are trying to decipher the inscription on the base of the rock?
Rock number 3. Let's do it.
Okay, well, we only have a few more left. Okay, so I have towns without people and forests without trees. Rivers, but no water. What am I?
a map.
And towns without people, forests without trees, rivers without water. What am I, Etta?
I think that's a map.
Sounds like it.
I don't know what
Oh,
else it could be.
The
but that's what I
map.
think.
We got it. The map that Quentin got.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
actually.
Quentin,
and I'm
put your
gonna-
map on this rock.
I'll take out the crudely drawn map that the villagers gave me and place it on top of the rock.
As soon as you place it on top of the rock, the same thing that happened with that last one happens to this one. The runes all around the rock start to glow bright, illuminating the entire space around you. You feel a slight vibration in the cave, and then everything stops, but the stone remains lit.
All right, guys. I think we're getting closer.
2 out of
So
3.
Hey,
Well-
Holly, what did that first one say again?
The first one said 5 offerings are required. I'm thinking maybe there are 5 rocks.
I'm thinking there might be 6 rocks, and that first one we read will activate after number 5 is activated. I don't know. It'll make
Well,
sense when we
let's-
do it.
Well, the first one did kind of have another little riddle on it as well. I breathe, consume, and grow, but never was and never will be alive.
I breathe, consume.
This is the best kind of episode for Gur.
Cool. Let's head
I
for
think it's
the
neat.
next
Oh, wait, no,
hallway.
never
I think
Where
Quentin
did Quentin
fell into
go?
something.
So Quentin ran off. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera down to, I'm assuming, where...
Oh, and I'm along the way, since Gray's next to the river, I need a friend. I'm gonna grab him by the lapel of his armor and drag him
Okay.
along with.
Oh, you're going over to the... You're going
'Cause
over
he
here.
can't
Got
disagree.
it. Got it. All right.
I'm gonna go try and catch up with wherever Quentin just went.
Same.
Quentin! What the hell, man?
I have an idea. Follow me.
You could have maybe said that.
Or you could just keep up.
All right, and as you get to this chamber, the water surrounds this rock, but it's the same type of rock that all the other ones were.
Oh, biscuits. I was hoping for another dandely poof. Crap.
Breathe.
All right, I'm at the rock.
Breathe.
Touch the rock, Hallie. You know how this works.
Touching the rock.
All right. This one, at the base, same thing, has druidic writing, and it says, I am of no use to one, but absolute bliss to two. The small boy gets it for nothing. The young man has to lie for it. The old man has to buy it.
I am of no use to one, but absolute bliss to two. The young boy gets it where?
Gets it for free. Or sorry, gets it for nothing.
Sorry, I'm a slow writer. Okay, next.
Small boy gets it for nothing. The young man has to lie for it. The old man has to buy it.
Well, upon hearing this translated, because I'm assuming Holly's going to be generous enough.
Yeah. Blah, 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 I said it.
This is going to sound a little crude, Holly, and I know I haven't always been nicest to you, but I'm going to apologize in advance. You should probably just go ahead and sit on the rock. Just give it a shot. Hop off if nothing happens.
I don't even understand where you're going with this.
What?
But whatever, I'll try anything at this point. I'll sit on the
You
damn
sit on the
rock.
rock and nothing happens.
Thank
All right.
God. I'm get off.
I want to sit on the rock too.
Go for it, Gur.
I will say, you're closer than you know.
Aha! See?
Is it love?
Does the rock vibrate? Yeah, it's like a washing machine of pleasure. It is not love, but it
staying on the
is,
rock.
as a little bit of meta help to you guys, you're on the right thought process.
With sitting on it?
No, not with sitting on it.
The child has it for free.
Gets it for free.
Those last
Gets it.
3 lines make me think of youth. The young small boy gets it for nothing. The young man has to lie for it, and the old man has to buy it.
I think you should be focusing more on the I am of no use to one, but absolute bliss to two.
Oh, wait.
No use to one. That's what I was thinking about youth too, but it's the first part of that I was like, it's got to be between.
A hug. Gur, hug the rock.
Your hugs
Nothing
the rock.
happens.
Child gets
He
it.
hugs harder.
Don't break the rock.
Okay.
Child gets it for nothing.
Hug was probably the closest.
I'm stumped.
Who was probably the
Grr.
closest? With hugging it? Oh,
A kiss?
oh, so far that's your
I'm gonna
first
kiss
rock
the
idea, so go ahead and
As
kiss the
soon
rock,
as you
Anna.
kiss the rock, the runes light up, light the entire room.
Whoa!
The cave starts to shake. This time a little bit more than it did the previous 2 times, but it does subside to with no damage to the cave interior, and yeah, there you sit.
I give it another kiss of relief just because I'm so happy.
So, real quick, what the hell do those last 3 lines have to do with
Small
kissing
boy
that?
gets it for nothing. Everybody comes up to the small boy. Oh, aren't you so cute to get kissed? Mwah. The young man has to lie for it, and the old man has to buy it.
So by virtue
old
of
men
me
only get
That's so
saying,
kissed if they pay
depressing.
for them?
Look, I didn't say it was a good. I didn't
Is
say it
that
was a
what you're
good
saying?
riddle. I just said it was a riddle.
yeah, hey, so
It's really
I
sad.
was on
Garbage.
the right thought process by making Holly
I
kiss.
told you were closer than you knew. And then when Gur was like, hug
Why did
it.
you first sit on it like that? Why? Never mind.
Oh
Gur the
boy.
Rock
Okay.
Johnson.
So,
Girl, the rock.
that's 3. And we didn't get any more information from that rock. It did the thing and it's over with.
It did the thing and it's over with. We got one more hallway,
So
so
there was another place to go down back more close to the entrance, right? Let's go check that
yeah,
out.
I'm already off.
I can't believe Quentin has to be able to teleport or something. I don't know how he's getting
He's
around
got
everywhere.
zoomies.
Forgot Gray.
I've seen this in Wild Boar sometimes.
Are you calling Quentin a wild boar?
No, I know what a boar looks like. I got bulk.
Oh, we haven't seen Bonk in
I
a few
love
weeks,
the
I
way
don't
that it
think.
sounds when you say bonk when you have those teeth in. I love Bonk. He's so
There's
cute.
Bonk. Hi, Bonk.
I'm pulling Bonk out. We need some brain power.
Bonk goes, "Hey, listen, I've been hearing you guys from inside of my pack here, and I don't think I'm going to be any help. I'm about as smart as this guy right here."
So you're pretty smart then. I think I'm like the smartest me I know.
You are the smartest of all the girls.
Wholeheartedly agree. Holly, what's a rock say?
Touching the rock.
It says, "I am a symbol of kin and a pathway of kings. Freeing me can bring both war and strife. I am there at the beginning of life."
I am a symbol of kin, pathway of kings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be so much faster if you would just like type this and send it to me. But we're almost done, so you might as well keep going.
Gur will hug the rock.
Pathway of
Mhm.
Kings?
Yep. Symbol of kin and a pathway of kings. Freeing me can bring both war and strife. I am there at the beginning of life.
I think he's stuck inside. He starts beating on it. Anybody in there?
No one answers. Bonk goes, were you expecting something to happen?
It says that somebody's in there. I think
Goes,
you gotta free
Gur,
him.
why don't we just hang out right here and leave the thinking to the thinking folk?
We can help.
I don't know what kind of help you think I'm going to be, Gur. I am a skull.
Yeah, you're the smartest part of the animal.
No, well. And then Bonk just kind of sighs and goes, Can I go back? Can I go back to the backpack?"
Not till we solve these.
Oh my god.
Fix the map.
Oh, thank you.
Fix the map. Thank you, Atlas. All right. I am a symbol of kin, pathway of kings. Freeing me brings both war and strife. I am there at the beginning of life. Is it a vagina?
Is that the symbol? Is
it
that the symbol
sperm?
of kin? Or a pathway of kings?
So kings have to pass through a vagina first.
Is it a penis?
Yeah. Someone whip it out and put it on the rocks. See what happens.
Well, I mean,
All
No,
right.
Gur. No. Let's keep this stream going a little while longer.
well, I mean that's the what I mean. I am there at the beginning of life, like the literal. But like, are we?
This was the one I was the most worried about.
I am there at the beginning of life. A symbol of kin, pathway of
Remember, if you
kings.
guys get stumped on this one, you still do have another rock.
Tears?
Oh, Atlas, what are you given at birth? A name? Surname, last name.
You know what? That is kind of clever, and surname does kind of fit the riddle, but it's not the answer. You start screaming last names at the rock, and it does nothing.
What's the last name?
Is it tears?
I can say with great assuredness that it is not.
What are you?
I'll give it a shot. Let me find it again. I'm sorry. I probably should.
No, you're fine. I had a feeling that at least one of these was gonna throw you guys for a loop.
All right. I'm gonna take the the trophy from an animal I killed
Okay.
out of my pack and place it on top of the
Copycat.
rock.
What is the trophy like its skull or antlers or something like that?
I'm hoping something that would be maybe in a crest. I'm
Right.
taking
It was
shots
it was
here.
a good thought.
Oh, it
Unfortunately,
can do, because this doesn't
you
make
put it
any
on
damn
there
sense.
and nothing happens.
Worth a shot. Place it back in my pack before Gurr
And
steals
Gray
it.
goes, "Hey guys, what about that other rock? Wasn't there another one?"
So, okay, so we got that one.
I think the other rock, we need to make it bleed.
Got that one.
Something about 5 offerings. I breathe, consume, and grow, but never was and never will be alive.
I figured that would have been the one that you guys got like that. This is what happens. This is what happens when you do riddles in
Hey.
Dungeons and Dragons. You roll the dice.
Well, so
I think you just
I
need
have
to
an
light it on
idea.
fire.
You guys keep working on this one. Holly, let me see the dandely poof.
I will present him the dandely poop.
I'm surprised she did that. I'm gonna head back to the room with all the dead bags of mayonnaise on top of it. And I'm just gonna place the flower on top of the rock.
On top of the rock, the one over
Yeah.
here.
With all the the sudden resting place of all the dark
And what
mantle.
did you
Rest in
And what
peace,
did you say
Jade
you were
Shrimp.
putting on there again? I'm sorry for clarification.
The
The
dandelion
dandelion poof.
poof.
Nothing happens.
Ah, bollocks.
I light my torch and I touch it to the rock.
Which rock? The one you're standing in front of?
The rock that, yeah.
The one you're standing in front of does nothing.
Oh, I thought that was good.
The one you're standing in front of.
Oh, you gotta
Hey,
go to the one where
Bert, maybe
Clinton
go
is.
to the first rock and do that.
I'm defeated. That was my only idea. That was Gur's one intelligent thought for the day.
I think that you are correct, but I think it's a different rock.
Gur, I think you finally had the right idea. Come with me. Let's go back to the first rock.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
already here.
Already got the. Holly, are you following?
So
Are you staying? Okay.
Yeah.
Gray's gonna
So-
follow.
Oh, I should have gotten that.
the
too, 'cause I
rotting
literally
flesh is
just-
starting to smell. I want to hit it
Light
with
it
the
up.
fire.
You hit it with a firebolt. All
Yep.
right. As the firebolt hits the rock, the flame envelops the entire rock, and once it dissipates, it leaves the runes glowing, and glowing so bright that it brightens up the entire room, and you feel the cave start to shake more than it has shook the entire time.
Oh my gosh, did we take the dandelion poof off before we set the rock on fire?
Oh, we'll say
I'm
I
assuming
did.
you did. I'm assuming no one was that
Yes.
foolish.
And here, Holly.
I'm that foolish.
You take this before I do
Thank
something
you.
stupid with it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah.
Gur's smart sometimes.
Good job, Gur. I'm proud of you.
So,
I'm going to bed now.
is it still rumbling
It's-
or has
it
it stopped
stopped.
the same way? Okay.
You said it rumbled harder
Mhm.
this time? All right.
There's got to be just that last one then. This one doesn't make any sense.
Well, tell you what, guys. I am gonna go check that mystery door behind the waterfall one more time.
Okay.
Maybe, and I'll head for the waterfall again.
Start making way downtown, walking fast faces, passing them homebound.
So let's see where everyone's going here. So
I'm at the last rock we
okay,
need
we'll
to
get to
solve.
that in just a second. See, Holly and Quentin went up to the waterfall. We'll say Gray followed.
Send Gray
Etta,
with
okay, that's fine.
Etta, so she's not alone.
Etta, do me a favor. I'm going to move you real quick. We're going to move you to the opening of that walkway into that room.
He likes
Okay.
to move
Oh,
it,
yes.
move it.
So let's go ahead and camera up here. I'm getting better at this. All right, there we go. So you go ahead and check that door behind the waterfall. Now that you know what you're looking for, it's a lot easier. The stone still won't budge, but that gap seems like it's just a little bit bigger. You can actually definitely feel it with your hands now.
Right.
Everything that you guys have been doing has been progressively doing something to this door.
Cool. And after emerging from my second waterfall shower today, oh, guys, that door's pushed in a little bit further than it was before we started activating rocks. I think we're on the right path here.
Okay. We just got to figure out that last one. I hope that is the last one. All right, head back.
Now, guys, before we get too much further, we're going to stop right here for just a second. We're going to do our halftime break. Because of certain things, this stream might be a teensy bit shorter than usual. We might stop around 10:30, 10:45-ish. but you'll figure it out. So we're gonna do the break right here, right now. So if anyone needs to go do your thing, now is the time. And Bonk will just entertain us for hours while everyone takes a break.
Yay, bonk.
No bonk. I got why.
We have a bunch of new subs that we just got today. I saw that happen earlier. That was Chef's Kiss, primo, wonderful. Thank you. DB3212 with that wonderful host, love it. I mean, as always, Salad Toss and Atlas holding it down, keeping us honest. Love it. Love to see you guys here. Yeah, we've been going pretty strong here, and I have a feeling things are going to start changing for the better. We've got some plans in place to give you all, the dedicated hardcore lords and ladies of Fate, something fun to do with your insane amount of Fate chips. But yeah, we want to give you guys something, a little thank you for coming and hanging out with us twice a week. There's a lot of things you could be doing with your time, like sitting inside and watching the TV. But you choose to spend that time with us, and that means a lot. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the rest of my players. Yeah, and hey, this is the best stream for making pasta. It used to be the second best stream if you were making pasta, putting us on in the background, but now we have been thrust into the #1 pasta making experience. Nat, you have anything to add after I've done filleted the audience?
No. No, obviously everything is greatly appreciated. It's fun for us to do this, but it's more fun when you can include everybody else in with it. And if you haven't joined the Discord, do so, because we'll be posting more updates and things like that. Any kind of casting calls and things like that we'll be posting on there. So check that out. We might be adding a third stream sometime soon, hopefully. There's been some talks, so we'll see. Yeah, I know I've been just working on the back end stuff and trying to make things look prettier and more consolidated. You can actually scroll down on the chat screen and see the outline of characters for Thursday night. We'll get one up for tonight's game as well soon.
Yeah, it just requires me to stop being a bum and actually do some work here. You can all blame Valheim for that.
Yeah, aka Animal Crossing for manly men.
I just love the way that's put.
I actually watched somebody was playing that this morning, and I leave my Twitch on overnight because I sleep the sounds of just whatever is going on, and I found my way onto somebody's through various raids. Somebody who was playing Valheim. He had just finished a power run or something through the game and was doing a I can't remember what he said. It was like a second run or something, or I don't know. I don't know the terminology. I'm not a cool guy like that.
not up with the speed running lingo and all that good stuff.
But take that up for a second. I have made some strides with Mad Haven, so when we get to that point in the Thursday night campaign, that'll be very exciting for everybody.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to that for about 6 months. When Mad Haven was first teased, And we've been on our way to Mad Haven ever since. Some say we may never get there, but who knows?
It's possible. And we'll have some new players in Thursday night's game very soon, so that'll be exciting.
I'm looking forward to that. Get some new blood, some new fresh faces. It'll be fun. Hopefully,
Meow.
hopefully they can. Yeah, hopefully they can keep up with mine and Rungus and Billy's tomfoolery. No, more so mine and Rungus. Billy does a really good job of playing the straight man. I love it. Not like sexual orientation, like the definition of like the serious guy in a comedy. You know what I mean? That's what I meant. Oh, we all back? Wait, I don't see. Oh, I don't see Quentin. That's a cat. Oh. That was a flicker. What do we got? Nope. Just the empty picture of Whiterun. Hey! Alright, we are all back. So, who's getting popcorn? I want popcorn. Give me popcorn. Okay. So, we were heading over to the other walkway. 9:17. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and if you are going to check out the last stone, you guys can go ahead and move yourselves on over.
Beep.
Okay.
This one.
Again.
Ooh,
So I'll read it again for you all. I am the symbol of kin and a pathway of kings. Freeing me can bring both war and strife. I am there at the beginning of life. And hey, chat, if you want to help out the players, feel free to shout out the answer if you know it.
It's popcorn.
Is it? Like God? Is it Malphia?
It isn't.
Or Malfornisha?
It is not.
Marriage?
'Tis not marriage.
Is it popcorn?
No, but I really want popcorn.
Is this one blood?
I don't know, is it?
Is it
Somebody
what?
bleed on it. Who's bleeding?
Hold on. I'm gonna unwrap my hand that I sliced earlier and just kind of bend it upward so I reopen the wound and bleed on it.
All right.
You don't have to twist my arm for blood sacrifices. I'm
As
there.
soon as the first drop of your blood touches the stone, the cave starts to shake, feels like almost uncontrollably. The runes start to light up bright.
What would you guys do without me?
lights up the entire room. And then the rumbling starts to subside till finally there's nothing but the stillness. But yeah.
All right.
We think that was the last one?
That was the last one, I think. Back to the waterfall!
I
Zoom.
didn't think that was going to work.
So, when you guys get back to the
I'm so
waterfall...
That is wall glitching.
The waterfall has parted way in the center.
Ooh.
And an opening
That's different.
has appeared.
All right, Quentin, ladies first.
Agreed. Have fun.
I'm going.
Wait, I haven't moved the map yet. I want everyone to see this wonderful walkway. Perfect. All right. So who walked through?
I did.
Holly Hera. So this is a really cool feature. So now I can take Holly and I didn't test this to see if it is.
Here's this cool thing that I don't know that I'm going to be able to do, but I'm going to try to think I'm going to
No. That absolutely will work. It's just I don't know.
Kind of like when we got attacked by meeples.
I just don't know if there we go. I wanted to make sure that it was dungeon fogged. So we got that, and then we need not Etta, we need Holly Hera. Where's your token? Boom. Okay. So we're going to Holly, you have changed your where you are. But everybody else is still in the other room. So let me go ahead and hold on. Let me bring the audience along for the ride. Holly, I just want to make sure that you can control your token. Perfect. Wonderful. Great. You're very quiet. Is that by design? Okay.
Eating popcorn.
Got it. So you walk in and you see this big room with the relief on the floor.
Ew.
And you see 2 basins. One basin is empty. I'm sorry, one basin has eight little tiles. The other basin has 8 more. And there is a cutout in the middle of the room, like an altar that looks like it has a recessed area that these things probably go to. Does that make sense with what you're seeing?
You're muted.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
The basins, is that's what's to the left and the
Yeah,
right?
so the left and the right, those 2 basins, the left and the right,
Right.
have the tiles
Here.
in them.
And so like the pattern on the floor, we had to do it like a puzzle? Or what? Am I the only one that's
You're
in
literally
here?
the only one that's in there.
Everyone else needs to come inside.
Well, then maybe you should let them know that it's safe.
Okay, I'm going to go back out and say, hey, it's safe, come in here.
Okay.
Let's see. Sorry, let's get you Gerd. Let's get you Quentin. And Gray goes, "Oh guys, I'll stay right here, keep an eye on everything." Who am I missing? Etta. All right, so you all, I'm assuming, heard me describe. So if you all look to the left of the map, that's all completely dark right now, you will see The tiles in the basin. Now, to my knowledge, you all are able to manipulate those in any way, shape, or form you want.
Ah, cool.
So this is a legitimate puzzle.
Yep, on it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
So yeah,
Puzzle! I am running for my life towards this puzzle.
How do you spin them?
if you click on one of the tokens, you'll see there's little squares around the box. There's one that's like connected to a line off of it. That is how you orient the way it's positioned.
Are we having a discussion about this? Should we talk
Sure,
about
yeah,
it before
you guys,
we begin
yeah.
putting it together?
Is this something that you guys want to be blindly rushing into putting together or without thinking about
That's
it?
what I do best.
Guys, this looks like a puzzle. Do you want to put it together? Are we putting it together?
Yeah, I like pictures.
Okay.
Well,
Just clarifying.
everything
Wanted
else
to
in here has
advance.
been a puzzle in a riddle, so stands to reason this is how we advance further into the cave there, Etta.
How do we just like reorient them, like switch them around? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself.
It took me a minute. What?
This is the gang completes a puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I think you got that one right. Yep.
Kurt likes pictures. Oops.
All right, last piece.
Get ready. Oh
Oh,
no.
that's right.
Wait, like that? No?
No. I think you had it right. Well,
No, this goes here.
There we go, and then that goes there.
There we go.
All right, you hear a very loud like click. Exactly, just like that, and then the altar into the center, a horde of loot, kind of miraculously
Ooh.
makes its
Wait.
self
Ah,
known.
Oh my
Nobody
god,
touch it.
shiny
Nobody
tanks! I run
touch
over
it.
to the loot.
I'm with
There's
Etta. Don't touch
sticks there?
anything.
That seems like the trappest of all traps.
But shiny things!
Yeah, but shiny things might kill you, so back up.
shiny things kill you?
Sometimes, Gur. Sometimes.
Thirst
She
trap.
walks out of the room.
Oh gosh, I am gonna. What do I have?
I'm gonna cast detect magic. Maybe.
So you cast your spell, your detect magic, and let's see. So you notice a few items kind of highlighted in that pile. You see this piece of armor that's glowing. What looks like a horn made of almost like a ram's horn. A wand, and a cane. All of those things are glowing. Everything else is kind of just like gold and gems and whatnot.
Can we all see that, or just
Everybody
her?
can. Well, no, everyone can't see the like glowing outline around those items. You still see those items,
Yeah.
but you've no way to know whether they are
Okay.
magical or not.
Am I able to tell like what school of magic they are? If it's dark magic or friendly magic?
You don't notice any kind of like specific school of magic. Nothing. You don't sense anything very nefarious.
Hmm. So, guys, I think there are a few pieces of items in there that have some kind of magic on them. I'm going to point them out. This glowing armor, you don't see it's glowing. This armor,
All right. So
and
upon looking at the armor, you realize that it is very heavy plate armor, and it is just everyone can see that this armor is extremely shiny. It is like glittering. Looks like it is the cleanest piece of plate armor you've ever seen.
some shiny armor. There's also, you see that ram's horn over there, that horn, and then there's a wand and a cane that appear to have some kind of magic on them. But the rest of the items don't.
Any sticks?
Wait, you
Actually,
said there's
there
a
is a
magic
cane.
wand?
A cane is a stick, yeah.
Guru will peek his head back in.
But I don't know if we should touch it. But I mean,
Upon hearing Holly identify the wand as magical, I'm gonna grab it.
I figured.
does anything happen when he grabs it?
I mean, I didn't hear him say he's using it.
Oh, cool. And since I know it's magic, I'm just gonna point at the closest wall to me and, with wand in hand, just give it a little wiggle, a little shaky shake.
Who is
Wingardium
yep,
Leviosa.
who is the closest person to you? It is. Yep. So you pointed at the wall, and you go to use it, and a like little bolt of energy comes out of it, and moves from the wall where you were pointing it at, and barrels towards the nearest living person, and hits Holly Hera straight in the chest. And Holly, you are overcome with the urge, uncontrollable urge, to scowl for the next minute.
Don't, shit. Maybe next time I test these out. Holly, are you okay? You don't look so happy.
I'm fine.
There goes Holly being passive aggressive again. Okay, I'm just checking on you.
So let's see.
Is there something wrong with my face?
Well, do you mean anything additional?
I hate you, Quentin.
See, and this is why I love having the extra books, because I wouldn't have, you wouldn't have gotten that item had I not had Xanthar's Guide to Everything. This is not a promotion or a plug. So if you want to go ahead and search in the compendium and put this in your inventory, Quentin, you have found the Wand of Scowls. It had 3 charges. It now has 2. Wand of Scowls.
Oh, crap baskets.
Let's see. So Gur picked up the cane.
I'm trying to drag and drop. It's just not working.
So, Gur, when you pick up the cane, you're overcome with the urge to think of and say a non-common word, something that you usually don't say in a given day. What word is that? That's
Flabbergasted.
flabbergasted. The moment you say flabbergasted, the cane transforms into an ordinary longsword.
It's not a stick.
And after about a minute or so, it transforms itself back into the cane.
Well, then I'm gonna go pick up that ram's horn. I think.
All right. Roll a perception check. Let's see if you know what this is.
Ah, crap! You gotta make me roll for it. I'm the world's worst roller.
That's the point, he said.
Okay, so here's the deal. With the 11, you know nothing about what this is. But if you wanted to, just for, poo-poos and ha-has, use your inspiration, the 22 is enough to tell you exactly what that is.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you have the horn of silent alarm. This horn has 4 charges. When you use an action to blow it, one creature of your choice can hear the horn's blare, provided the creature is within 600 feet of the horn and not deafened. No other creature hears any sound coming from the horn.
I got a horn.
Horn of silent alarm. Did I see that Quentin had something he wanted to clarify?
I did, but I forgot what it was.
What's my non-stick stick called?
It is called the Veteran's Cane.
Was there one last magically identified item?
The very shiny plate armor.
None of us can use that, huh?
No, but it is magical.
I'll pick it up and then at least inspect it. So perception.
Yeah, go for it. To you, it just looks like a really nice shiny piece of armor. It is peculiar though. Every single time you touch it, you take your hand off of it. There's no smudging. There's no fingerprints. There's nothing. Almost as if the armor is magically clean. Also,
interesting.
Cool.
Also, strewn across the gems and the gold, there is what appears to be this ordinary bag. Looks like a satchel almost.
I'm gonna grab that.
Yeah, I had to get the bag.
Okay. You gonna open it or anything like that?
I'm gonna hold it for a minute. Yeah, I mean, I'll open it.
It feels completely light, like it's almost like it's empty. When you open and look inside, it looks like there's way more room in there than there should be.
Oh my gosh, it's a Mary Poppins bag.
These are called
I'm gonna...
bags of holding.
Okay. I'm gonna stick my arm in it and see how far my arm can go.
You reach down, and you don't feel a bottom. If you attempt to lean forward and reach further, you actually do feel what looks like it could be the bottom. And it's about maybe 5-6 feet into the bag. But I mean, you had to like lean in to get there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start just piling all of these treasures in there.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So,
All the treasures that were definitely a trap. Gee, what a change of
Well,
heart.
not
there
anymore
is roughly
because
about 200 gold.
okay.
Let's see. 13 rubies. 4 sapphires. And 8. What's another good gemstone?
You're muted.
Emerald. There we go. And emeralds. Thank you.
I'm really glad that Gray isn't here to cast mage.
On that note, Gray
Never tell
walks
him what
in.
we
Hey
found.
guys, what are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing.
I cast mage hand. I don't know why.
Actually, Armand, I feel like you should cast Mage Hand in honor of Gray. Just because I feel like it doesn't make sense unless that happens.
Well, see, this is why he's outside keeping an eye on everything. I was looking out for you guys.
So that like that pillar thing up at the north, did you ever say what that is? What is that?
That is the
Yeah.
altar at which all of these wonderful treasures
goodies
just
came
magically appeared.
Okay. Do we see anything else in this room?
No, that's pretty much it.
Well, what? In which case,
I am going to
nope. Damn it.
no, never mind. This isn't a path right here? Like where it kind of breaks?
Hold on a second. I'm on a different map for reasons. Let me click on back over here real quick.
Hold up.
Where now?
The place where it breaks on the northwest corner of the room.
No, that's just. Yeah, no, that's just my stupidity with revealing areas with Dungeon Fog. There we go. Sorry. I was like, what is she talking about?
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see there. Nah, there we go.
Yep, that changes things.
So are we exiting?
Nothing along the walls?
No, I mean the walls are much smoother. Like this is a completely different feel of an area than the rest of the cave was. It's like someone came into this cave, carved this specific room and altar out for whatever purpose, hid away their treasures, and then left the rest of the cave as is. So the walls are nice and smooth. They feel like they're like sanded down, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Can is this just the symbol of the island?
Let's see.
Or can I roll
I was
for
gonna say, go ahead and
Arcana?
re-roll an Arcana and see if you can tell me what this symbol is, or see if you know what this symbol is.
Mm.
All right. So, Holly, you and Gurr, just because I guess he's heard you talk about it, recognize this symbol. Shortly after Malfornish's defeat thousands of years ago, a small sect of Malfeo worshippers sprung up. And this was their symbol. They were since hunted down to extinction.
So I don't know. Quentin and I don't know anything.
Yeah, no, you guys have never seen this symbol before.
Okay.
Well, cool. I'm gonna leave the room.
All right. Quentin gonna leave the room.
Okay.
Over here isn't a pathway either on the southwest
That's
corner?
the exit.
Or southeast?
That'll take you. That'll
Okay.
take you to the waterfall, which it looks like everybody's going now. Boom.
Waterfall.
Oh, I guess I should be there too, so I can see what y'all are doing. If I moved all the players over, why did it not move the audience over? There we go. All right, has everybody moved over? Is everybody there?
Yep.
All right, you guys exit that little room. Gray's nowhere to be found.
Oh no, Gray disappeared. Who thought?
I'm gonna start looking for him in the pathways and yelling out to see where he went.
Oh. And I'm just gonna scream as loud as I can. Gray, where are you?
And I guess nothing happens. We don't find him.
Yeah, no. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. At least back in the back parts here, where y'all are going. Holly, stop before you get there. We're gonna say you stop right there.
I went to these other two corridors, other two paths. I didn't see him in there. What was he doing out here? Of course, he wouldn't have heard it, I guess, over the water.
Yeah, no, that waterfall is very loud.
He was just supposed to be keeping watch. Do you think anybody came through?
I don't know, but I don't feel like wasting time trying to find them. I'm gonna pull out the wand of scry and to think real hard about poisonous gray.
Got it. So go ahead and expend one of your charges of your wand of scrying, and
1 out of 3.
you see Gray, almost this like bird's eye top down view in this dark void. It very, very similar to the dark void that you and everyone else besides Edda got whisked away into when Edda got frozen in time. He appears to be unconscious,
Frozen, not frozen.
lying on the ground,
Frozen, not frozen.
but he does not appear to be harmed in any other way. He doesn't appear to be bleeding, no cuts or anything like that, or bruising. He just looks like he's lying on the ground unconscious.
Found and broken on the floor.
All right.
I pick him up.
All right. Well, I'll come back out of scry.
Yeah, you don't see him.
He's
Yeah, I don't see him.
well, he's taking a nap.
Where?
I know not where.
Oh.
How do you know that?
Because I remember the proctology stick. Well, it's actually a wand of scry. The first interaction with Poof was a poor choice, as I learned the hard way.
Well, I mean,
Oh my
what do
God,
his
where's
surroundings
Poof
look
been
like?
this whole time?
Poof is missing. He's not on the map. Oh no.
Oh, I must have cleared him off.
Did Poof disappear
I
with
must
Gray?
I must have deleted him off when I was clearing out the monsters. That was my fault. Let's just headcanon this that Poof has been following Etta ever so lovingly.
My baby.
No.
I love him.
All right. I see Holly is there at the entrance to the big chamber at the front of the cave. Is anybody else following suit?
Um,
Um, I don't know. I'm still worried about Gray. I'm gonna go back to like this.
so guys, I could what I could see when I scribed. He remember when we all got stuck in the time warp and we had to do the time warp again. He and we got and as Gur said, frozen not frozen. He's there.
Again?
Again,
Maybe
we
another time storm came through and we weren't here.
But when that happened, well, I guess then the people would have saved him then. Otherwise, he would have been frozen in place, huh?
Frozen, not frozen.
Frozen, not frozen in place.
well in the meantime, he's in a place we can't reach. He's in a literal void. For the time being, there's nothing we can do for him.
Just
I
keep
suggest
focusing on the goal.
I suggest we check all the rock rooms. Let's split up, check those out. We'll meet back here in after you check your respective room. I'll take the.
I already checked the 3 up here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Had anything changed about those
Nothing had
rooms?
changed.
not that I
Nope.
saw.
Heard.
So there's
Yeah.
really only one other way to go back towards the main chamber.
It would appear that way.
All right. So, as you all enter the large chamber, you hear
Not the slow clap.
bravo.
Oh God,
Rude.
it's so overwhelming.
Bravo.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
I see they were right about you all. And then
You're pretty
yep,
smart.
out from one of the walls of the cave, out from the shadows, steps a hooded figure. He appears to be human, but there's something.
Is it the guy from the
There's
ship?
there's something dark and mysterious about him. Holly, when you saw that hooded figure from the ship, you never got a bad feeling. You never got a bad vibe from him. But this guy's giving you kind of the skeevies. You know what I mean?
The heebie-jeebies?
A little bit. Yeah. A little cold chill running down your spine.
I've got my hand on my dagger, or my sheath for my longsword, because I'm feeling very suspicious.
I would like to roll a perception to see if I recognize the style of this man's robes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So, looking at this guy, his robes and whatnot, you can definitely tell this guy comes from one of the cities in the Venn Triumvirate. He definitely looks like one of the humans from one of the bigger, more developed cities. He's wearing clothes that look like they were fashioned in a very well-to-do area. So whoever this person is, he has money, power, influence.
I'm gonna roll, or can I, is the question. Can I roll a perception check to see if I recognize him at all?
Sure, yeah, go for it. So, Etta, you don't necessarily recognize this person's face, but something about him feels familiar.
Okay.
He walks closer to the group and goes, my, the last set of adventurers who made their way to this island got lost in these caves. No one had ever heard from them. You all are out to make a name for yourselves, it appears. Now tell me, what did you all find behind the waterfall?
Nunya.
And I'm gonna brandish my crossbow and point it at him. Be like, never mind what we found. What did you do with our friend?
Oh, don't.
It's a good
He goes,
point.
oh, don't you worry. Your friend is unharmed currently, and what happens to him now surely just rests on your shoulders. What decisions will you make in the coming moments? He kind of looks over.
Who are
He looks
you?
over the rest of the group and goes, "My name is Hugh Jass."
I just start laughing.
Why does everyone
I don't get
always
it.
do that when I tell them what my name is? I don't get it.
I just want to. Your name is Hugh. First name Hugh.
Yes,
Your full name is Hugh Jass.
correct.
Did your parents hug you a lot? I get the feeling they didn't, bud.
I do not remember my parents.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to remember them either with a name like that.
He goes, enough.
Sorry, I was being a huge ass. My bad.
Just out of curiosity, could you just do like a quick 360?
Give us a little one of these. Come on.
He goes, enough of this tomfoolery. We have business to discuss.
Who's Tom? Foolery.
He looks at all of you.
Must be a friend
See
of
one of the
Jack.
yells from the village.
He looks at all of you and goes, I know why you're here on this island. You seek Malfia's staff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that a stick?
Lost me there, Hugh.
He goes,
I've never heard of that.
play your games if you must, but remember, I know more than you know. And he goes and looks at every single one of you again, kind of up and down, looks at, looks at Holly Hera and goes, you. I know the real reason you are here is looking for a past friend. He looks at Quentin and goes, you've had confusion for most of your life and you seek clarity. Well, I'll tell you, this island will have none of it for you. Now, I don't know why you would ever want to seek out Malfia's staff of power, but I do know that you won't make it off of this island alive. Now, I have a proposition for you all. If you bring me Malfia's staff of power, I can get you off of this island.
And what guarantee do we have that you'll uphold your end of the bargain?
He looks up a little bit and goes, I guess you have no assurances, do you? But it's either that or deal with the Kraken.
We already dealt with him. Wasn't that big of a deal.
And Quentin has a one-liner.
I saw it.
The butt Kraken.
We can't make this decision for the whole group. How about you let our friend Gray come back to us and we can discuss it, all of us together.
I assure you, if I brought him back right now, he would do you no good for at least a while. Now listen, you do not have to decide right now. But by the time you were ready to leave, I have a feeling that you only have one option. And that option is with Hugh Jass.
I'm gonna through
Why does everybody
chuckle
always laugh when he says his name?
through through chuckling, I'm gonna raise my crossbow back up. Which, by the way, where is he in relative to us? Because I don't see him on
That's
the
right, because
map.
I didn't put a token out for him. Let me just go ahead and find a random token that looks good. Here we go. We'll put... He's right around here, talking to you all.
Okay. Make sure I'm lined up with him so it's a viable threat. Again, pointing the crossbow at Jackass, and just very slowly walk up to him, look him dead in the eye. How do I know you'll keep your promise if I don't know if your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard?
He kind of looks at you with this puzzled look on his face and goes, "Is there one among you who might speak some sense?"
I go up to him with my long sword and I take him by the shoulders and I hold my sword up to his throat and I'm like, does your milkshake bring any gentleman to the yard?
I'm gonna re-emphasize the crossbow in his face. Damn right it's better than yours!
All right, so at that, he raises his hand like this, and your Etta, your longsword, and Quentin, your crossbow, just fly out of your hands and hit the ceiling where they stay. And he goes,
Oh, that's a neat threat.
he goes, "I would think again before doing something like that." And then he looks at you, Etta, and goes, "And besides, why would you want to harm me when I could bring you together with someone who you've been sorely missing for a long time?"
Wow, you are a
Tomfoolery.
huge ass.
He goes, "There is one other stipulation for my assistance. Not only do I require you to bring me the rod of power, the staff of power, but one of you must stay with me."
You already have one of us.
I vote Quentin.
Yeah, wait, what?
Quentin is off the island.
As you are having this discussion between, volunteering Gray or Quentin, he goes, "No, this is not a decision." And he points at Etta and goes, "It's you, my dear.
All right.
You are the one who must come with me."
Why?
He goes, "You don't even know where you came from, do you?" And he just kind of chuckles to himself and then snaps his finger. And when he snaps his finger, let's see, let's get my little drawer, my drawy do.
Keep your drawers
Next to, oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, we're trying to get viewers.
Right next to him, a little magical doorway appears. It's completely darkened. You all, except for Etta, are familiar with this. It is the same doorway that sent you away from that other realm when the goddess was keeping you safe in the void. If anyone with good magic use would like to roll an arcana, you can find out exactly what this is.
Doing it.
Warp. 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 Holly Hera. You know this to be a dimensional doorway. It is not an easy piece of magic. It is very powerful magic that allows the user to take himself and someone else to another destination, wherever that destination may be. Another realm, different location in the same realm, doesn't matter.
Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension.
And Etta, from that doorway, you hear, Etta, Etta, darling, it's Mother. It's Mother. Please come home to me. And then Hugh kind of looks at you and goes, I told you. You don't even know the half of it.
Does he take the smug sip of tea afterwards, too?
He takes a flask out
Yeah.
of his pocket.
Oh, Hugh Jess apparently moonlights as Kermit the Frog.
So yeah, he looks at the rest of the group and goes, this is my price. And then he looks at Etta and goes, come with me, and your friends will be free of this island.
But you already have Gray. You don't need two of us.
He goes, I already told you. He is my assurance right here, right now.
So you're asking us to trade Etta for Gray?
Yeah, like hell, I would like to line myself up so I'm in a straight line, like kind of how I have myself positioned, but and I was just gonna look at Etta and Etta, you want to go with this guy?
I look at him. There's only one reason I'm hesitating, and I look at him. How can you prove that it's really her?
He goes, my girl, you don't even recognize me, do you?
No, hold on.
And then he goes, the only way that you will find out for sure is if you come with me. And there, once we step through the doorway, I will tell you everything you want to know. Where you came from, what happened to your mother, why she disappeared, what she's been doing, and what your role in all of this to come will be.
Guys.
Oh, and we do have redeem for a sing for Etta, and it's just the two of us. So fit that in however you would like.
Okay.
Etta, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm extremely skeptical of this guy. But
He takes a...
I think that you all...
And just as a little heads up, I am looking directly at Etta, just waiting for her to give me a nod, like, because if she does, I'm blasting this guy.
So he takes one step forward towards Etta and goes, how about this? And he pulls out a picture in his pocket, and he hands the picture to you. And it is a picture of your mother holding this young little baby girl, red-faced and squalling, and this gentleman, Hugh, standing right next to her. He goes, I've been around your entire life.
I look at Quentin and I just shake my head.
I'll take a step back.
Gary leans in to see the picture.
I don't trust you. And I don't know you. But as I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty of it all, I hope that's when the sun will come shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometimes, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. And he goes, just
You and I.
just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I.
Confused by the fact that our bard is singing, for one. Quentin's head is on a full 90-degree tilt.
And then I turn to the group and I say, we look for love, but there's no times for tears. Wasted water is all that is, and it doesn't make the flowers grow, and no good things will come to those who wait. Not for those who wait too late. So I gotta go, because for all I know, my mother's in there, and my dad is a huge ass.
So
It's true, it is.
does that make you Huge Ass Junior? Because I got to tell you, but we've been questing a while, and I've been walking behind you. Genetics didn't pass. You might want a DNA test.
I don't know, but at the end of discovering my new family, maybe I'll get some booty.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. I could have pictured 1,000 ways of this episode ending. This was not one of them.
Huge ass.
Oh, should have sent a poet.
But who's gonna sing for us now?
Gur, I think you'll have to take the ropes.
Well, if we
Oh,
ever find
shit.
ourselves on the ship again, I'm happy to volunteer.
Oh yeah, Quentin knows all the sea shanties, so you all should look to him. But I have to go with this strange, thick man.
That's two C's. Two C's.
He's got a cousin, John Big Boucher.
A little meta idea, because I don't know that Holly Hera has the horn of silent alarm, but however, maybe a handy dandy thing to hand to a team member if she gets in trouble.
Quentin would be the one to, think of himself
But
in this moment.
it has to be a creature like that's right nearby. You can only hear it.
600 feet.
All right.
It's good for like if you're scouting.
Yeah.
Well, come back as soon as you can. I don't like Quentin's voice.
My voice is glorious, Gur, and you know it. The entire crew of Short Dork's ship loved my singing. Ask any of them. Oh wait, they're all at the bottom of the sea.
Yes, see what that got him.
Your
Tragic.
cause and effect is looking pretty weak there.
Yeah.
You're saying my sea shanties brought out the Kraken? I will not stand for such accusations.
Oh, I'd
You
be
know
pretty
what?
excited if I found out that my voice could summon the Kraken. That's pretty epic.
That would be pretty awesome. However, upon that judgment, you know what? Have fun with the scary man in the void. I'm sure nothing bad will happen whatsoever.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Me too.
And that this guy doesn't end up just being a huge creep and doesn't want you as some kind of like slave or something.
He just knows too much, and I don't trust him, but I know that I've known him before, and I need to follow my gut. This is the only reason I'm here.
Then he goes, finally, some sense. I will be keeping my eye on you. And then he kind of looks and turns to the rest of the group. Going, I expect soon you'll have something for me. Now, and he turns to Etta and goes, Where we're going, I don't think you'll be needing that. And he points to the bag of holding.
Ah, okay. I am just gonna put it on the ground and I'm gonna say, have at it, guys.
All right.
I'll pick up the bag of holding.
Hugh stands in front of the dimensional doorway and goes, "Don't be afraid, my dear. It's just a quick 2 steps and you're..." And then as he says that, he disappears into the dimensional doorway.
Well, I'll see you all soon. But I have no choice. This is where I must go.
Gar gives her a big hug.
Oh, okay, Gert, that's really nice. But you're kind of crushing me a lot. So if you could just let me know, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so I'm just having a really hard time breathing. If you could kind of like loosen your grip a little.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. Thanks. I mean, love you too, big guy. And I kind of give him like a light punch, but I duck out of the way before he can do it back.
Smart thinking.
Oh. And actually, tell you what, let's see if I can get away with this. After having picked up the bag of holding, I would like to try to place it in the magic box with, place it into the magic box, a box I have, which also has a key. I'm going to fold it up, put it in the box, and hand it over to Etta. Like, maybe you can sneak it through.
The bag is like filled with stuff. Like it will not fit in that box. There's no way. Now it is smaller on the outside than it is on the inside, but it's already got a bunch of stuff in it. It's not gonna fold. It's got like 200 plus gold and a bunch of gems and stuff.
Okay. Well, that. Okay, so I'll turn it over and dump everything out of the bag. Like, if you think you can hide this, I don't know. He doesn't want her to have that bag of holding. And for that very reason, I want her to have it. Going through that portal.
I mean, you can absolutely
Maybe it wasn't so much that he doesn't want her to have the bag. He wanted to make sure that we had the gold and the gems and stuff so that we could finish our quest. So we can make sure we get him the staff.
You're more than welcome to try to take the bag through. It is now empty. That of all this gold and whatnot is piled on the floor.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and fold up the bag, place it in the magic box, and hand it over to Etta and be like, "Here you go, Etta. I don't know why that guy doesn't want you to have this bag in there. I'm assuming you seem to know him, and for whatever very strange reason, trust him, even though he took our friend from us. But just as a natural state of things, I don't trust him. So here you go. It's a magic box, and I'm gonna reach into my pocket. Here's the key for it. Hide it. I'm hoping the magic aura of the box hides the fact that you have this bag walking through."
Thank you, Quentin. That's probably the only nice / out of spite thing, but in our favor thing you've done since I've known you.
You get one a year, so don't get too excited.
Okay, I won't.
There's all the gold and gems lying on the ground.
I was wondering what that was. I was like, is something materializing before our very eyes?
All right.
All right. Well,
Well,
I gotta go. I'm too eager and curious.
Be
I
safe.
have to figure out why this man knows my mother and why this man, the huge ass, might be my dad.
Good luck to you. We will see you again.
I'll see you soon.
Alright, and whoops, let me do my selection here, and as you step through the doorway, you are materialized away, and the rest of the group is left there standing aghast, wondering, will they ever see their friend again? And as they are having these thoughts, poof! Oh, that was really weird, guys. I was nowhere, and then I was here.
yeah, I
Guard.
saw you. You were napping, you lazy piece of
I was
shit.
a void. What else was I supposed to do?
I don't know. Find a way out of the void, Gray. We just lost our damn bar.
That's when he sees this pile of gold and instantly casts Mage Hand and attempts to grab as much of it as the Mage Hand will pick up.
I am going to scoop as much as I can before Mage Hand gets there.
Likewise,
All right, we'll just say you guys
Try to
split
grab
that
an equal
split
portion.
that equally 4 ways. It was 200, so each of you gets 50 gold. The gemstones, I will split those and put those on your all's character sheets in between this stream and next stream. And everyone, that is a wrap on Lucy and Etta for this part of our wonderful story in the land of Edinia. Everyone just go ahead and give her a wonderful round of applause. Let's thank you. Yes. Fantastic. But yeah. I told you today was going to be a little bit shorter of an episode. I do apologize, but we had a hard end. I knew that this was the end of the episode, and we reached it, so there's really nothing else to do. But plan for next week. I want to thank you all, my players, Jesse, Nat, Lucy, Good Devil. I want to thank Jen Washitashi as well, who was not here today. But he was here in spirit.
Well, at least I cast it Mage Hand stole some.
Yeah, well,
shit.
you know, someone may have pushed the idea that it would be what he would do, so why not? But yeah, I want to thank you, the viewer, us, the players, and yeah, come back next week where we will pick up right here where we left off, figure out what the hell's going on. The gang's that much closer to the temple, and maybe we have some more secrets and surprises in store for our players. Maybe more blasts from the past. Who knows? Tune in tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time for our regularly scheduled Rifts campaign. We're finally back at it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've got really nothing else to say. Does anyone else have any parting words for the lords and ladies?
Not at all.
Nope.
But bye, Lucy. We're gonna miss you, and I don't know how
Yeah.
I'm gonna put up with these boys all by myself.
It's been a lot of fun.
You want to go ahead and set us up?
I'm sorry to go.
Don't apologize. But do you want to set us up with a raid before we sign off here?
Yeah.
Don't forget the peanut butter in your salad. That's good words.
Or the mayonnaise in your hat.
Yep. There will always be mayonnaise in my heart now because of this group. And that is what my doctor calls very unfortunate, and I'm going to die.
Mayonnaise does not belong in the heart.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, well, it gets there anyway.
I feel like Edda prefers syrup to, you know? You're not wrong.
Syrup is really good.
Syrup is really good, but maple syrup, not like the really thick
King
sugary
syrup.
syrup. Yeah.
Oh, King's is like
Real
really
stuff.
thick.
The OG.
I like legitimate like maple syrup from Canada. Get the good shit. Spend a little extra money.
I just like to get my own syrup from the trees.
You just go out there and tap the
just-
tree
Got a
yourself.
maple tree
And
tap?
then wait. I do that in Stardew Valley. Fantastic game. They haven't added sap collecting in Valheim, but when they do, trust and believe, I'll be right there. Tapping them trees.
All right.
Who we raiding?
I think. So we tried to do these guys before, but they were finishing up last time. So since we're doing it a little early, I think we can actually
Yeah,
catch
we're
them.
gonna catch them.
Oh, game nights, I'm guessing?
No, these guys are doing the Cyberpunk game.
Oh yeah,
Oh, all right.
yeah. All right, well, everybody, we're gonna end in the way that we shall now become accustomed to ending. We're all gonna wave and say goodbye by saying the Lords and Ladies of Fate catchphrase. Everybody in unison, the same phrase. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Mayonnaise in my
Mayonnaise!
heart.
Mayonnaise!
Yeah. Have a great time, guys.
Bye.